Okay, this is my Z4. Let me tell you what I have planned for today. You might remember that I bought it with no exhaust. It sounded great, but very loud. Since then, I've actually welded the exhaust back on, which of course makes it very quiet. Probably can't even see that. Which is great, because now it doesn't drone on the highway, but it's disappointing because I missed the rumble and crack and popple of it being bare bones. So this is what I have planned. I am going to try to use exhaust cutouts on it. But unfortunately, the exhaust, two things. This is the exhaust cutout kit I have, and this is just one side. There's twin pipes on the Z4, so this whole box is full with a whole other set of this. And basically, it has another pipe you can weld in line and then use a butterfly valve to then open and close when you want to bypass the mufflers. The downside is with the type of space that I have right now where I plan to put the cutouts, this whole contraption bolted all together isn't going to fit. At least not without some serious clearance issues. I mean, that'd be about the size of that whole thing. And that's just one of them. There's two of them. And that doesn't count putting on the exhaust port and stuff like that. So what I plan to do today is try to custom build one that is much smaller, which I plan to do by, instead of using this kit, taking this single actuator, and I'll take two, so I'll do a pair of them, and then pairing it to these header reducers. These header reducers, I plan to take it, drill a hole through it to be a 2-inch pipe, like what's on the back of the Z4, then attach this, perpendicular, and see if I can fit it under right before the muffler and exhaust cutout. Voila, I hope. So this custom build, we'll see if I destroy any parts, if it actually works, or if it's a total loss. But one of the first things I'm going to do is mock them up and then cut off the muffler. Okay, so this would be roughly the size of the exhaust cutout as supplied from the manufacturer. Instead of the straight piece, it would just have this curved piece on it. So it's a pretty big piece of metal. What I plan to do is basically shrink it down to just being this piece. And I'm just gonna cut this out, hopefully, and then weld it straight to the pipe. So this will be a perpendicular access. Now, here, I'll take it over the car, because I'm gonna be fiddling around with it next. This is the underside. I am planning to try to fit it in right behind the muffler here. So I'm going to try to fit it in this section for two reasons. One, you can see this, the muffler was cut off before, so I plan to just recut it and see if I can easily install it here. The other is I think that I want to keep a real low profile. I don't want it to project lower than the car. I don't want to catch on speed bumps or something. And I feel like it'll be more discreet if I can hide it up beneath the muffler. But quite honestly here, I'll try to flash the light. There is room underneath the Z4. Like if you wanted to package it right behind that resonator there, you could fit it to probably beneath it and still have good clearance if you had it really flush. Or the twisting pipes right after the catalytic converters, you could put it to maybe to the left or right of that. So long as you have a really flush fit. Outside of that, I don't think the standard wide pipe setup is a really good configuration for the Z4. If anybody's put it on there, let me know and let me know how. But I'm gonna do a perpendicular fit with a custom cut. Anyway, so I'm gonna start fiddling around in here and see where I can stack it. Already much smaller, only a little wide, and I'm never gonna make it any shorter. It's already smaller than that piece all by itself. Next stage is we have the header collector, and I'm going to drill a 2-inch hole perpendicular to its central axis. Okay, now with that bored through, I'm going to cut it right here and here. But hopefully the 2 incher is gonna fit hopefully in there. Check out, see how we did. Yeah, that's my crazy fitment. Now hiccups. There we go. No one's ever gonna ask.